Today I have with me Phil. And Phil's mother recently got diagnosed with dementia about a year ago. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So Phil, what changed with your mother over the course of the last year?
The biggest thing that we noticed was just not able to use like technology, like her phone, not being able to like pay her bills on time, things like that that have just kind of been dwindling slowly but surely until we realized the point where we need to get involved and get her some serious help. Usually in the first stages of dementia, they're in denial, so they throw out a lot of I don't mean to lie, but I am lying kind of type of thing. So there's a lot of things that my mother probably said to me that I just, oh yeah, sure, I agreed with, assumed it was the truth, but it's just that my mom didn't know what she was talking about and probably wanted to give me a positive answer. So it probably had been going a long time, but where I really noticed it was the technology, not even be able to send a text message.
And her memory, right?
Yeah, this is a thing I have to find a sweet spot, because if you spend a couple hours with her and talk about things with her a few times, she tends to retain a little bit. But if you're in a casual conversation and you tell her one thing and you just expect it to stick, that's where the issue is. It's more this short-term memory. She still remembers things from the past, no problem. But it's just being able to retain new information.
How has that affected you in the way that you have felt towards your mother, or the emotions that you've gone through?
Between me and my sister, I'd say, until we realized it was an actual disease, we thought she just wasn't paying attention, didn't care what we had to say, but then we realized that she's actually not retaining short-term memories like she used to. But definitely a variety of emotions, aggravation, sadness, and hurt over it, obviously. No one wants to see their parents go through that. But patience is what I found to be the most important thing I need to practice.
And tell me a bit more about the places that you're looking at for assisted living.
Yeah, we looked at a few places. What I realized is that there's independent living and assisted living. So my mom kind of fits in the independent living because she can still, she knows she got to do her laundry. She's very religious. She attends her church meetings by Zoom. She's still very healthy. She's an active person. She walks. She likes to do her Jane Fonda aerobics since the 80s. She still remembers to do that, but she just needs some help in certain things. So we found that in independent living, where she's in a community of people close to her age and older, there's medical staff there when if she does ever get, she may not ever get to a bad level, but if she does, the medical staff is there. So we've looked at a few different places, and we found one locally that works out good for my sister and for her friends that can come and visit her, because location's kind of like the gym. If you lived 30 minutes from the gym, you may not be as efficient and go as many times, whereas the gym was 5 minutes away. Right. So it's a similar thing, just for friends and family to visit. Location, we realize, is everything, and of course the care, and we found a good place. So
you're going from a point where your parents took care of you to a point where you're taking care of your parents, which is a pretty big shift.
This is all for the better. This is going to make her life easier, my sister's life easier, even my dad, who they've been divorced for years, his life easier. So it's you gotta take the good with the bad.
I think there's a lot of people that can relate and are going through the same situation. We hope that you find this helpful.
If you do have to deal with something like this with your parents, everyone's gonna have an opinion. Everyone's gonna tell you, because a lot of people have gone through this. My advice would just be kind of take it with a grain of salt, because everybody's experience is different. Everyone's memory, there's no textbook to it. It doesn't all fade the same way. It's a weird disease. Even the doctor said when I met it, it's a weird disease. It's a weird thing. So important thing is just paying attention, being patient, and caring.
Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.